Okay, we return once again, same as before in the royal court of the state of Gotham here, doing quite well for ourselves as we build up. Last time we left off, we were doing our holding of our court while we had finished off the end of the Morales family and planned for our next war against the state of Raritan down here. Actually not as small as they look, but we're going to be taking their capital as they don't deserve to be up in this area in my opinion. Right now, when that comes up, we're planning to most likely in 7 months put our younger brother on the throne and make sure he is all set up for our power grab as we continue our expansion and overall goal of reuniting New Jersey as a whole. I think... Yeah, once we get this, we won't have much left to grab. We do need to go up here and kill him, but we've been kind of saving that for later. Be cautious and do no more than what is necessary. Oh yes, and a great plague had come last episode, so we're going to be dealing with that for quite a minute. But that's okay as we kind of grow and expand and kind of go further into the series. Oh, and with it being episode 15, as is always the case, we will go ahead and start the episode real quick by taking a look at the powers that be. We've got, of course, the Holy Colombian Commonwealth, still a massive power over here in the United States, being under Emperor Leonidas the 7th. Yes, 7th. The evangelical Southern. I can't talk today, I swear. The Southerner, who has been kind of setting himself a nice little feudal empire already, and with his expected heir to be, well, probably not this guy, so he'll probably die long beforehand. Going over to the next biggest, and generally with California being massive under the eternal living guru Carmelea the Gentle. Last we had seen them a while back. I think they were under a completely different ruler. It might have been Troy, but I don't remember him being called the Bald. We've of course got the Front Range growing under the rulership of Garland. Queen Jen finally passing away about, looks like 2 or 10 years ago. Not bad. But the Dakotas starting to grow under the House of Guy, which we're seeing them rise again after having been down here in the Holy Colombian Commonwealth for a little while. I think this might be a different branch of House Guy. Oh no, same family. Okay, interesting. Continuing on, we got like Nevada growing with the local Paiute, I think that is. The Utahns being ruled by the Mormons, naturally. And really just kind of a nice little mix up around here. Not much power up here yet. Hudson kind of being big, but we're kind of kicking them down. Ontario, our ally, starting to grow a little bit more prominent. There's a few decent powers up here in Canada. They're starting to grow. We've got the Crowchilds. They're starting to get bigger. We've got House of Yukon here. We've got the big name of the CK3, who are doing quite well for themselves, led by a lisping man, though. And of course, as always, our favored land of Svalbard, still led by Longyear Bayan. Let's see, in Mexico, it looks like Crusader is still ruling and still conquering his way through Mexico, doing pretty well for himself overall. What trait was that actually at the end there? Oh, impotent, yes, because I forgot he was impotent. We've also got the Misakitu popping up with the House of Sully. Not familiar with the culture, but interesting enough, as well as the Yucatan coming back, which... interestingly, has a unique religion and culture, Boxito. Fascinating. We'll have to kind of check them out later. A small power kind of starting to pop up under Domingo with the House of Samana. Not doing too bad over here. And then, as always, we've got South America here real quick with Brazil on the top of the white dude ruling. Or he's just old as hell. Yeah, he's just old as hell. His son, old as hell. And his own heir... also, oh wait, no, that's a different family. Okay. Yeah, no, they're quite ancient. Looks like they've had some pretty good setup to their kingdom too. Oh my god, what's this? This character received one of the best vestibular scores of all of Brazil. Damn. Growing quite well. There's a few powers kind of popping up here and there. Always nice to see as they get bigger and stronger in here, but nothing other than Brazil really dominating the foreground so far. Alright, well let's get back into our little portion of Gotham as we continue our mission. The presidential election has come up. It's time to choose who we want to rule. And of course, we're not even in the running. We've got Colonel Isaac here. Not a bad gallows bait character. An exceptionalist, a Texaner. You know, he's not too terrible. Rosca, son of the lion. I like it. We've got Don Rico. Looks like he's Texan as well. Terjano, an exceptionalist. Also, at the House of Flores. Not too bad of a setup. Okay. Representative Abner of the Imaginarians of House Breezedin, a really good military man. I actually might vote for him. And then Adam, who is an Imaginer, who looks to be sick but quite young. He probably won't be ruling for very long. I'm gonna give it to Abner. I think that's who we're voting for this year. All right, now back to watching our thing. Well, I was hoping to watch it and not die, but we may not have to worry about the thing here in a second. Alright, the results are in, and Abner wins by a landslide. Excellent. We have the Marsh Fever. Oh, do no more than necessary, please. Excellent work, as always, to our individual healer. So here in December is when we're going to war, it looks like, basically in the new year. And the president's dead. That was... What? What happened? Or is an Americanist? Yeah, no, I got that. Damn. Alright, cool. Senator Ellen, you're almost dead. Don Rico, Colonel Isaac. Or we've got the new chieftain of Pine Ridge. He's an Amet. Now, we are a principalist, and there's only really a single principalist person here. But she's also about to die, so we're going to just give it to her and see if she wins. And then I'll take a quick second, because I want to take a gander at seeing who has been president all the time. Let's see the title history. Let's start all the way back at the beginning. So we got George Washington, naturally. Look at that. Oh my God. John Adams, Thomas Harrison. Oh my. Wait, really? Oh, this is fantastic. Franklin. He's not even lustful. Wow. Alexander Hamilton, we will not throw away our shot. Gotta love it. We got the House of Madison, Andrew Jackson. Actually don't recognize that individual, so I assume that's where we pick up. Nope, that's 1832. President Abraham Lincoln. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, oh, Davy Crockett. Oh, I get it now. Never mind, I remember now. Tippecanoe Tyler. I'm not familiar. No. Ulysses Caesar Grant, not true. Hey, alt timeline here. Let's see. I wonder if any of these houses are still alive. The great President J. Roaring Gatsby, goddamn. Oh, you gotta love that. Herbert Hoover, of course. Endurance, faith, and triumph, accurate. Franklin Roosevelt, yeah. Weak, one-legged, yeah. Harry the True Man. Love that. That's fantastic. Oh, Jack JFK. Oh, Paragon, truly. I mean, it makes sense. Holy Monarch, yep, did a great job. Jumbo Johnson, yes. And we know why he was called Jumbo. If you don't, kids, go Google it. But don't look it up if you're under 18. Oh, man, look, there's Martin Luther King. Let's see. We've got the last president, looks like before the breakdown, which was 1981. President Gipper Regan. God damn it. That's amazing. Tear down this wall. And then we had our first of the President Bannister, Rushmore, Oathson, sort of Washington. Ooh, I like that. House Slaughter. Jesus. We've had a few here, some decent presidents coming through. The Vampire. Oh, I believe that. Del Roca. I get the joke. Okay, Apollo Kennedy. Hey, it's Apollo Creed. President Randy of Eldridge. Okay. Foxtrot. We've had some Dayridge. We've had some decent houses here since we started in. President Franklin II the Strong. Iron Writ. There's the Sidoti House. Alvarez, Briedi. Yeah, so here he is, right? Dude died less than a year in office. Like, he got voted in 2708, July 31st, and less than... only a month in office before he was out. Damn. Gotta give the guy credit. Soon forgiven. Let's get that. Toe the Line will be our next one. So that way we stop getting our vassals civil warring with us and we can really focus on our expansion. Oh yeah, how's the uncle doing? Colonel Thomas, he's still young. He's still young. Alright, let's get some new... Oh, whoa. Candidates for you lot to have serving. Alright, cool. We could go to Natural Springs. Yeah. We are no longer sick. Fantastic. So yeah, we just gotta wait till December, and then we'll kind of work up our next war as our sister gets sick with the same disgusting disease. Poor children. Oh, and we finally are back to our old self as we managed to break the disease. Thank you, game. Oh, and our president's dead again. Okay. Principal. Now, we are a principalist at this point. I'm going to kind of just start voting for them unless there is, like, someone that catches my attention. But I think for right now, yeah, we're just going to go for Senator Victor here. And let's see if he gets elected. Glory to the Washington. Michelle declared president. The righteousness of our faith was no... Oh, wait, what? Oh. Wait, did she create a schism? No, she just got elected. Okay. Okay. Well, she was president until President Victor took the throne. Does that mean now, is there two presidents, or did she just get unelected? Created the title, and then he got elected to it. Okay. So she held it for like 20 days. Alright. Man, the presidential office is just going on. With my, the mother of my hostage prince has changed, and he has become a mere... she's found herself reduced to a mere speaker. Yeah, go send it back. Ooh, a missing village. Lit only by a single candle. My finger pauses on an eternity in the ledger. Or an entry in an eternity in the ledger. Truly. Something is not quite right. Soon I'm searching through my every record from the county of Rockland I can find. At last, as clear as day. It seems as if the entire village has gone missing. Now, let's send the tax collector by. Also, my daughter has fell ill again. God damn it. Our mercenary contract is expiring. That's fine. What did you find? The tax collector sent to inspect the missing village never returned. Under heavy guard, I decided to investigate myself, finally discovering why that was the case. Every house stands derelict and abandoned. There's no trace of any people at all, not even my collector. A slowly rising sense of dread overtakes me as my guards rummage through the silent houses, quickly turning panic when one of them suddenly shouts, "What did you find?" The shouting guards come out of a rotting doorway with a child under one arm. The girl attempted to avoid detection in the back of the house. Though I demand answers, the child offers no words of what happened to the village, or, for that matter, any words at all. Sure, we'll take the child in. We'll educate her ourselves, why not? We'll even note her. Oh, and our own daughter has finally come of age. Let's start educating her. Although she is sickly, I don't think she's going to make it. Like, this poor child is dying. Little Marilyn is safely at my court now, playing and even speaking with the other children. Memories of the silent village still haunt me. In the end, we found not a single trace of anyone who had ever lived there. The time will reclaim land as all things do. It's true. And that would be our goal. There we go. So now our vassals are less likely to rebel against us, which basically saved me the issue I was having, and now we can do what I've been wanting to do. Oh, wait, is it two? Okay, so what if we do this? Oh, no, we can't. Bannister's claim? No. So we need 216. Crap. Need prestige. Why is everything so expensive? Jesus criminy, man. Man wants to get some prestige, and they're like, nope, we're going to make sure everything costs like an arm and a leg. You get no chance here. Normal obligation, sure, I'll take you in. Awesome, excellent. I can demand a hostage from the president. That's amazing. Okay, did either of you... Nope, they're still looking for their successor. How commendable. What's this? Many aspiring preachers travel every day to Colonel Thomas's courthouse seeking guidance from the esteemed priest. Oh, Thomas has become famous for his unwavering resolve and fearlessness. Whether it is hunting down a wild beast or to face heretics and blasphemy, Thomas is always ready, eager to charge the enemies head on. How commendable. Good work, man. Okay, so we just don't seem to want to bring in anybody, but we can demand from the president a hostage. In fact, I can demand his heir. You shall be educated, my boy. Wait, your heir? Hold up a minute. Oh, wow, that's an interesting discovery here. We'll read that in a second. We'll read that next episode. But, like, wait a minute. My daughter, or my sister? Holy crap. She's the first lady, and my nephew is the heir to the presidency. Oh, that's funny. All right, well, with that, we thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, feel free to give us a like down below. If you didn't, a dislike's always welcome. Subscribe if you're new, and feel free to leave a comment down below if you feel the need or if you have an opinion. Always welcome. I read everything, so mostly because no one ever comments. So we'll see you all on the next episode.